I spent the last 90 days to analyze the most profitable and not saturated online businesses and identified 5 businesses to get you started, not with a perfect product, but with a way to make fast money. As Mark Cuban says, perfectionism is the enemy of profitability. But what does it mean to be profitable? So if you sell a product for $50, but it only costs you $10 to make it, you have a gross profit of $40. In this video, I'm going through the businesses with the highest profits you can do immediately. Business number 3 could make you the biggest paycheck per deal. Starting with business 5, AI Agent Consultancy. There is a massive need of consultancies to help small business owners. And even the business owners don't know yet that they need you. I believe in the quote of Jack Welch, change before you have to. And many business owners will have to change in a few years just to survive. And as an AI agent consultant, you will help them to do the transition. The first step to create your AI agent consultancy is to know the tools. It may shock you, but many small business owners don't even know to use ChatGPT. By solving their problems like invoice management, calendar automation, mail management, you're saving them thousands of dollars. And that's the next step for your AI agents consultancy. By optimizing their processes, they save cash, and now they are willing to pay you. Focus on the sales pitch towards your customers that optimizing processes would mean hard cash savings for them. Forget about explaining your solution in detail, because most business owners don't even care about that, they just want to save money. And once you did that, the next step is to work towards maintenance contracts. Many customers will be happy once you set up the system. As they are not technically skilled, they need your help to run it. That's another reason why you shouldn't explain everything in detail to your customers. Because you don't want to get replaced, right? This service is profitable because currently there are not very good and professional agencies out there. That's why you can charge higher fees also, and you don't need to develop the solution from scratch as you have many automation tools like N8N or directly from Microsoft Copilot. The tip which will give you an edge is to connect systems. Because most customers will have different systems and software for invoice management, finance planning, time management, and so on. You're definitely going to win if you design systems that connect the dots. Coming to number 4, the remote sales agent. There is a great quote that goes, if you want to make money, you have to help someone else to make money. And as a remote sales agent, your goal is to find customers for your customers. The market is expected to grow from 50 million in 2025 to 150 million in 2033, so it will triple in just 8 years. But let's come to the question, what does a remote sales agent do? Think of a business that produces fake hair. You connect with that business and get their job as their remote sales agent. Next, you start searching for customers that could be interested in fake hair. Every time you close a deal, you get a share. And by growing the customer base of your customer, your income will grow too. Because if you're smart, you didn't close a deal based on the time you invest, you close a deal based on the sales volume you generated. So for every deal you close, you get a fixed amount plus a variable share. Now some of you may ask, why should a customer pay a fixed amount plus a variable share? I had the same question and I found the answer because a customer doesn't focus on your sales, as he sees everything what comes from you as a bonus. Because at the end of the day, if I don't manage to do any sale, he doesn't need to pay me at all. So I was no risk for him, I was just another channel where he can maximize his sales volume. And on the other hand, it showed to him that I'm confident of my skills, as I didn't ask for a salary which is bound to time. Coming to number 3, the crowdfunding campaign manager. If you're really here to make big time money, then listen up closely. I'm sure that you've heard of crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter, Indiegogo or GoFundMe. Here normal people like you and me can share an idea and get some investment. It's a great way for founders to get some money without giving away shares of your company to shady investors. Basically, crowdfunding is free money with no formal obligations. I've launched my own Kickstarter campaign a year ago. It didn't get the investment I expected, but I came to an idea. Because in the beginning I thought I'll get millions in funds as well. But in reality I just got $200 in investment, one from my sister, thank you, and one from myself. But I do know the reason now. You have to understand that there is a big difference between theory and reality. In theory, I've done everything right, creating the perfect thumbnail, the perfect title, the perfect project description. But no one told me that I needed marketing lists, or months before project launch that I needed to build up an online community which could be interested in the product. And that's exactly how you can step in and make money, the crowdfunding campaign manager. I got a lot of mails in the process of publishing my project from people that wanted to help me. Unfortunately, many of them are scams, only a few of them are real agencies. And the issue with the real agencies is that they want the money before the campaign even starts. So if you request $5,000 from a young entrepreneur, which is just a first-time business owner, he doesn't have the money to pay you. I searched for days and weeks if there is a company that operates based on a campaign success. I didn't find one. All of them wanted the money before the project even starts. And that's exactly how you can make money. Basically, the idea is to start a crowdfunding management agency with one small twist. Work with your clients based on campaign success, because most founders are willing to give you 10%, 15% of their campaign goal if it's successful, than prepaying you just 2k or 3k. That way you can easily make around 10k to 100k with one campaign, because some campaigns on these platforms achieve millions in funds. And besides the money, you network with founders from all over the world, which is much more valuable than just getting paid once. That brings us to our number 2, the influencer marketing agency. Let's face it, you can't become the next Mr. Beast, the next Logan Paul, or the next KSI. It's not that easy anymore, because nowadays everyone steps in front of the camera. They buy professional equipment, have fancy studios, hire editors, have whole teams around them. It makes it nearly impossible for normal people like you and me to keep up with them. But a market which is not that saturated is influencer marketing. In preparation for this video, I've texted 15 aspiring influencers. All of them answered. I just asked them if they needed any help in building their personal brand, and I offered them also to get some sponsoring deals. All of them got hyped and interested. So my best advice is that you need to reach out to influencers that have around 500 to 10,000 followers. These are called nano influencers, and they are much more likely to respond. They also have much more engagement rates in their communities than the big creators. And that's exactly why brands love working with them, because their content doesn't feel like advertisement. So what you need to do here is simple. You need to find brands that want to sell their product. Basically every company in the world falls into this category. But you should focus more on solo businesses, where the business owner needs help in operations. A good way to start could be again reaching out to founders on crowdfunding platforms. Or you can go also on social media, type in the product you are searching for, and then find some profiles and text with them. But to be transparent here with you, you can probably reach out to 100 companies, only one will answer. But when you get only one company, the rest will become easier, as the influencers are much more likely to respond. So let's say you have managed to get the brand and the influencer right. The biggest risk right now to them is you, as they want to save up on your share. That's why in order to stay in the game, you need to level up your skills and offer more services like SEO optimization, targeted advertising, and much more. Once you're in with your additional services, then you're hard to replace. Coming to our number 1 in our list, data science for small businesses. This is actually a business that requires a little bit of skill, is therefore on our difficulty scala on high, but it's not that saturated, and you can take advantage of the skills of freelancers. So let's say you have no clue about data science, you can go on these freelancing platforms like Upwork or Fiverr and find some capable people. The best thing about data science for small businesses is the wow effect you generate. A lot of companies have a lot of data, but very few of them know how to use it. They don't know how to generate reports, they don't know how to take strategic decisions. Because many small businesses do simple calculations on their material stock, for example, or their revenue, or their product lines. Everything is based on estimation. If you just have beginner level skills in data science, you can generate reports and explain them why decision A is better than decision B. And that way, working with real data, customers can relate most and you get their immediate trust. Actually, in my experience, once the customer understands the benefit of data science, they will ask you to help them. So on a monthly regular basis, you need to update the reports, check that everything is going right. But the people who understand data science know that once you set up the database and once you generated the report, it's almost no effort to maintain it. And many customers are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for it. But this business idea has also some downsides, as it may take time to convince the customers of the benefits. But once convinced, they'll not leave you, trust me. The skills I can recommend to learn is Power BI, Tableau or Python. It can take around 3 months until you get a good grip on it. My recommendation is to do some freelancing on the side whilst you're learning. Search for smaller projects. It will not be an amazing pay, but in this stage you should focus on growth. Once the 3 months passed, you should go to cafes, restaurants, small businesses that are near you and ask them that you are doing something for your school project or that you developed a skill in your free time, so as a hobby, and that you want to test your knowledge on some real use case, and they get the report afterwards. Most business owners will be chill when you say them that you will do it for free. And once you're done and explain to them your results, many will ask for your help to keep you around. That's how you get a foot in. The rest is up to you. I hope that this video will be a kickstart for everyone that thinks to start a business. The most difficult thing is to start, and the next difficult thing is to keep going. The rest is easy, no matter what you do. If you're interested in more business-related content like this, subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.